What's going on, everybody? David here, back with another video. So we're going to do a stimulus package, stimulus check update, and we need to talk about this $2,000 stimulus check because this is something that Mitch McConnell is trying to sabotage this. And so we're going to talk about how he's trying to sabotage it. We're also going to listen to Nancy Pelosi. She spoke about 30 minutes ago just about the $2,000 stimulus checks, and there's more support. More Republicans, senators are supporting this $2,000 stimulus check. And so we're going to take a look at that as well. And then the president, of course, the president tweets about the $2,000 stimulus check. So we're going to show you that. So we have a packed show. If you guys can do me a favor, though, before we get started, hit that like button. It does help with the YouTube algorithm. Also, please subscribe to the channel. Hit that little bell notification. That way you'll get notified anytime we put out a video. Okay, so first thing I want to talk about is Mitch McConnell. So Mitch McConnell, he's trying to sabotage this $2,000 stimulus check. So let's back up and see where we are. The House voted on the $2,000 stimulus checks. They passed it. It was bipartisan. Now it's in the Senate. And so Mitch McConnell doesn't want to bring it to the floor. So what Mitch McConnell did is he said, you know what, I'm going to create my own bill with a $2,000 stimulus check in it, but I'm going to add a few things. And so what did he add? He added the rescinding the Section 230, which President Trump is on board for. He likes that. And then he added this, he wants to add this commission, this elections fraud commission. So these two things have nothing to do with the stimulus package, nothing to do with stimulus checks, but he decided to add those things. He already knows Democrats aren't really in favor of this whole rescinding Section 230. So what Mitch McConnell is doing, he doesn't want Democrats to support his bill, because if they don't support his bill, then nothing gets done. And politicians do this all the time. A bill comes before them and they say, you know what, I don't want to address it alone because it might pass if I address it alone. So I'm going to add these things that Democrats don't want. That way, if it doesn't pass, then we could just say, well, we tried, but we didn't have support. When you have support for the $2,000 stimulus checks, bipartisan support. And so that's what he's doing. That's exactly what he's doing right now. And it's very, very unfortunate because he's not thinking about representing the people right now. He's just thinking about, you know what, I need to do something to derail this $2,000 stimulus check that everybody wants. 80% of Americans think that we should get this $2,000 stimulus check. 80%. The president wants it. This is what the president tweeted earlier. So here's the president's tweet. $2,000 ASAP. So we know the president's on board. Now let's look. We even have more people that are on board. Let's take a look at the senators now that are on board for $2,000 stimulus checks. So you have Senator Rubio, Senator Loeffler, Senator Perdue, Senator Hawley, Senator Graham, Senator Collins, Senator Fisher. All those senators are on board for $2,000 stimulus checks. That's 7 Republicans. 7 Republicans are on board for this. So right now, between the Democrats and independents, you have 48 votes. And now you have 7 additional votes from Republicans. So that's 55 votes already. And that's what we know. We don't know. There's some of these politicians have not said anything about it, but they'll probably be for it once it comes down to it. But you already have the majority. 60 is what you want because you want to make it filibuster proof, but you're close. You call it to the floor, it's probably going to pass. And so Mitch McConnell is doing a disservice to the American people. And let's take a look at Nancy Pelosi and see what she's saying.
This point, $2,000 direct payment to the American people, being held up by Mitch McConnell, the same person who put a $160 billion tax break for the wealthiest people and firms in America in the CARES Act. $160 billion in the CARES Act for the wealthiest in our country, refusing $2,000 to those who need it most. To the same Republicans in the Congress who eagerly passed a tax bill that gave 83% of the benefits to the top 1%, taking us well into debt, nearly $2 trillion for our children to pay off so that they could have a tax break for the wealthy, with a mythology that it would trickle down, and it has not, nor has it ever. Mitch McConnell removed the obstacle that you have, the American people having the opportunity to have that direct payment, and do it now.
So there's Nancy Pelosi, and make no mistake, this is not about the money. these Republican politicians will tell you, no, it's about the money. We're in a deficit. We can't spend the money. It's not about the money, because if they spend money on a variety of different things that they're interested in. But when it comes to the American people, we have to hold off. We can't spend money on the American people. But they represent the American people, or so they should. And that's the big problem here. We're in a crisis. This is a critical situation, and we have politicians that are standing back and saying, no, we don't want to do this. And Mitch McConnell is one of them. So don't be fooled by this $2,000 package that Mitch McConnell wants to bring forward. He's only doing that because he knows it's not going to go anywhere. You have a bill already a third of the way there. The House has already approved this bill and sent it to you. All you need to do is approve it, send it to the president, just like the president says, 2,000 ASAP, and he's going to sign off on it. That's all you need to do. But what does he do? He creates a different bill in the hopes that it won't go anywhere. And you have to understand this. The House, they're gone. They're not even in session right now. And so what would have to happen is the Senate would have to vote on this bill that Mitch McConnell is bringing forward, or wants to bring forward, approve it, and then send it over to the House. So the House has to get called back. And this all has to be done before January 3rd. If it doesn't get done before January 3rd, now you have a new Congress coming in. So this is one of those things where they're just playing games. Mitch McConnell's just playing games at this point. He doesn't want it for the American people. He wants to try to protect the Georgia senators a little bit by saying, okay, we have this on the table, this $2,000 stimulus check. It does have some other stuff with it, but we have this on the table. So these Georgia senators can say, yeah, you know what? We support the $2,000 stimulus checks and the rescinding of the Section 230 and the Election Fraud Commission. We support all that. That's all. But they know it's not going anywhere. So I want you guys to sound off in the comment section. Let me know what you guys think about this. I think this is a tragedy. Hopefully, Bernie Sanders, right now, he's talking about stalling the defense spending bill, which later on today, they're going to be voting on the defense spending bill. He's talking about stalling that by objecting. And so maybe that will have some type of weight. But you already see, you have politicians in favor of this $2,000 stimulus check. And you have to get it now. You can't wait. You can't wait until the new Congress comes in, because when the new president comes in, now we're going to be looking at a whole different situation. So if we wait till the new Congress comes in, they're going to have to vote on another bill, another $2,000 stimulus check. We'll have to see where that goes. You might not have the same support that you have in the House right now. And then when President-elect Joe Biden comes into office, some of these same senators that are saying they're for $2,000 stimulus checks now, they're not going to be for $2,000 stimulus checks anymore. Why? Because President Donald Trump won't be there anymore. And so right now they're trying to, you know what? Yeah, we want what the president wants, but they're not going to want those $2,000 stimulus checks a month from now. It's just not going to happen. So let me know what you guys think down below. If you like this video, please give me a thumbs up. Please subscribe for more, and I'll talk to you in the next one. Bye.